It's the farewell tour from my MP 2K23 character as we head into this first game of the final stretch of the playoffs. First round. I guess the AC, we were 81-1. Let's get it. Let's get this. Retire.
The Pistons to start out. Taking a look at Detroit. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advance, isn't it?
Amen. An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Green taking his time here and stolen by Scott. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Scott.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Rozier. Washington sets the pick for Rozier. They double him with MP. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be a 24-second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining early momentum in this series. The best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Detroit's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Scott. And the call on the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. Green, the pass to Ellis. The pass to Washington. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by Ellis. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Scott. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Bagley. Pistons passing it around. The 3 from MP. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial.
Washington inside. Defended by Bagley.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Back to Scott. Launches it. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And stolen by Scott. Shoots it. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Scott's got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And they double up MP. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Washington with the screen on Middleton. Green kicks to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Middleton finds Scott. The 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets trail by 19. To end the cold streak. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Ellis against Scott. Pass to Stewart. Rozier with the steal. Ellis outside. He tries for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Detroit the other way.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. Excellent all-around performance.
Hornets timeout call. Get up, get up, get up.
So for the Pistons, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Chris Middleton. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Ford's checked in. Williams comes in for P.J. Washington. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Bouknight comes in for Ellis. Ford, that's good.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Scott can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Down low. Here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Bouknight. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. And they get it back. Bouknight passes to Williams. Shot clock at 3. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pistons leading by 19 points. Bay kicks to Ivy. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Scott. Plays it up and banks it in. Scott's got 16.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ahead. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here is 4. And here is Bouknight. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And play stops as For the back. It's call time here.
Timeout call.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Poked away and stolen by Scott. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Ellis. Also Terry Rozier out there. And it's Green in at the small forward.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 56 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
To the inside. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Rozier against Cunningham. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Middleton the pass to Scott. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rozier kicks to 4. Back to Rozier. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Green. Pocket 6. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sand, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. To the middle. Here's Rozier. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Back to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Scott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 30 points for MP.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And they double up MP. Middleton finds Scott. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ellis. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Plenty of space. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull the off.
Kevin Fournier is checked in for Bay. Hook Knight, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Substitution on the floor.
Passes to Rozier. A 3-ball. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Rozier. Terry Rozier, the first.
For Josh Green. And he nails the third.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And there's the pass to Stewart. Dishes it to Middleton. Stewart down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Washington. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Not sure. Get your head right out of bounds.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Now here's Bouknight, defended by Scott. Over in the corner, Washington. That shot wide open. Washington's got his third bucket of the night.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Rozier. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Pass to Hayward. MP deciding where to go with it. Down low. Nobody near Schroeder. No good from outside. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. And here is Bouknight. Williams, a screen on Hayward. Releases. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle, here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Bouknight passes to Williams. Rozier with the ball. 27 seconds left now here in the second, and that one is good. Rozier's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
You know, Hayward doesn't really take low percentage shots from deep. He was feeling this one.
Now here's Bouknight. Fades back. And the rejection by MP. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Pistons on top, delivering the blowout. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Okay, keep something in the tank for the second half.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Detroit Pistons.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know what we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that. Passing drills out there. The ball movement is insane.
Us? Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that's a halftime wrap.
ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cunningham is out there with Scott. And it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down there to try and make a comeback.
Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so here's Charlotte. Outside, Green. Passes it to Washington. Back to Green. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Oh, my, what a play.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Washington with the screen on Cunningham. And it's Rozier missing. Pistons shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Stewart. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Stewart's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Ellis. He's off on that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And Rozier pulls it down. Over in the corner, Ellis. And the Hornets miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the pass to Rozier. Back to Ellis. Shoots over Scott. And the rejection by MP. Rozier for 3. And the Hornets miss again.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And finished off by Scott.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Claxton. Now, here's Washington. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So for the Pistons, they for Marvin Bagley. And that one falls for Bouknight.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Shooter passes to Fournier. Here's Scott. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Scott's got 44.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Rozier. Here's the screen from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the...
96 to the white team, 47. Give a big round of applause for your Pistons team. Substitution on the floor.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
On the court for Charlotte, Terry Rozier is out there with Ellis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Scott dishes to Fournier. Outside Westbrook to the inside. Scott kicks to Hayward. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Rozier for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
That's good from Scott. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Scott hits them both. And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Rozier, and he makes the 8-footer.
You just got to tip your hat to Rozier there. I mean, the defense was right there, but he still found a way to score.
Westbrook passes to Scott. From deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance. Howell cans the 12-footer. Howell's got his first 2 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Williams kicks to Ellis. Back to Williams. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Hayward finds Scott. Over Rozier. Scott, good. Scott's got 48.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Rozier against Scott. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Been much improved since the break. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Green's checked in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Green, and the rejection by MP. Hayward with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Scott, and again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside Williams, shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to make.
And it's Scott with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Howell, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's the screen. He lobs it up.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Green passes to Williams. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Schroeder kicks to Hayward. Left side, Scott. And they double up MP. For 3, Fournier. And the 3 ball is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Bouknight. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Scott with the jam.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. Outside, Scott. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all.
He got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact.
Some changes for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Williams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Green. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ellis. Passes it to Claxton. And here is Bouknight. And he drives in. Scott pulls it in. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And they double up MP. And Fournier kicks it over to Schroeder. Scott up top. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series
for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And that's just autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Outside, Scott. Here's the 3. A shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rozier, the pass to Bouknight. There's 10 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Rozier. The wing jumper off target. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.